Another movie review. This one's called City Rats 1986. This is going to be another Mexican flick. I'm giving it a 5 out of 5 stars. This is going to be one of those so bad that it's good type movies. Although I have to admit, the quality of this DVD stinks. It's like they ripped this movie off an old VHS tape that had been sitting in some guy's garage after the dog peed on it. The sound is kind of in and out. It's hard to hear the dialogue. There's a lot of VHS type of static on there, tracking button static, and they kind of blame the juvenile delinquency on society and the environment, kind of a nature versus nurture argument, which is just adds more to the cheese factor of this. I can understand and appreciate how the kids don't know the difference between right and wrong, and Mexico is like hell on earth kind of thing, but it's a little over the top cheese factor there. I don't know. It's a pretty cool flick though. Lots of explosions, stabbings, and guys falling off buildings. A lot of good chi-chis in this one, right in the middle of the movie. So it's about this young boy who gets run over by a cop at some kind of amusement park. As they're exiting the park, I guess, the father watches his son get run over, and unfortunately the father has a hot temper. He likes to punch anybody he dislikes. So that makes him a good candidate for the Mexican police force later, after he spends time in jail for 5 years. So he beats the crap out of his lawyer for trying to do some kind of plea bargain deal, and he ends up spending more time in jail. Meanwhile, he's becoming intimate with the social worker, kind of mixing business with pleasure, dipping his pen in the company ink, so to speak. And then meanwhile, his son is in the hospital. He runs away though. He's got a bum leg, but he runs away because he thinks the social worker's going to send him to jail, which is kind of funny. Anyways, he ends up hanging out with these street kids who whistle like rats, and they live amongst the rats. They're kind of like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the beginning, at least, because they escape through manholes after they like steal people's money and attack people and stuff, mug the women's purses and stuff like that. They're like petty criminals kind of thing. Oh, who's pulling in? Oops, there goes your spoiler. Oh, he's parking in the white zone. Smart. Don't park in my driveway. So yeah, you can pretty much guess where the ending goes. The kid learns how to survive on the streets, and he befriends another kid He's one of the city rats, and pretty cool flick. I don't want to spoil the ending, but like I said, this print is horrible. The sound and the quality of the video, the imagery is just the absolute worst. But you can sort of make out the dialogue, even though it's kind of in and out. And I just wish there was a better print of this. It's unfortunate. At first, when I saw this, I thought, "Oh man, this is gonna be a crappy movie," but it kind of grows on you with the exploitive aspects of the movie. So yeah, if you appreciate Mexican B movies, this is definitely one of the better ones, and highly recommended. Check it out. I'll try to post the trailer or the movie itself in the description box. I'm sure it's public domain, but I don't know if it's on YouTube's. I'll look for it though. I know it's called Ratas de la Ciudad or something like that. It's the official title. I'm just calling it City Rats on this DVD because everything else is in English, has English titles. So yeah, pretty cool disc. Overall, I'm giving the disc 4 out of 5 stars. I got my time off requests for my graveyard shift when I'm going to see my son this summer for 2 non-consecutive 4-day weekends at the hotel in Belmont. Got the room reserved, but I haven't paid for it yet. And got to get a doctor's note next month so I can try to get sick pay for my main job, the cable construction company. So, and I got my PTO request in for my other part-time job at Good Eggs. So hopefully I can get some sick pay, some PTO for that weekend, because I'm gonna be out for 4 days, just resting and taking my son to some museums, Chinatown here, and I wonder where am I gonna park in Chinatown. Maybe we'll check out some movies at Stanford Theater, Castro Theater, although that's more my thing than his thing. He doesn't like black and white for some reason. But he was wearing all blue like me today, so like father, like son in that respect. He's watching Pee-wee's Playhouse when Pee-wee Herman marries the fruit bowl. He said he actually saw that. His sister let him watch it at his mother's house. So that was pretty cool. He's watching some other crappy movie with the Cheers guy, the mailman dude in Cheers, I think. What was his name? I don't remember. It's been so long since the 80s, but yeah, that was a crappy TV show with Ted Danson and the mailman dude, whatever his name was. He was in a movie that my son was watching, played some kind of wrestling promoter dude. Look, that movie was awful. My son kept skipping it, scenes and stuff. But anyways, I forgot the name of the movie. Russell something. I don't know. So I got my absent reports. I don't know if you can see it. Absence reports going. Can you see it there? Yeah. Anyways, here's the disc, and there's the sleeve. I think I'm gonna nod off for about 4 hours or so. Gotta return this disc. There's this drunk old lady who keeps like trying to flirt with me, and I guess she went to Denny's where they charge like $50 for breakfast here. So yeah, she's having a rough night. She keeps expecting me to like pick her up and rescue her when she falls down on the ground, face down, wide awake. And man, she's had a little bit too much to drink, like most people around here. Either drunk, stoned, or on crystal meth or PCP. It's pretty wild. Little fisherman's wharf during the nighttime. But not too many people out. Not as much as Saturday night. So I gotta work 3 jobs today. I took the red line. And then probably got 2 jobs the following day, which kind of sucks. But gotta get all my paperwork in for the coding tutor job on Tuesday. It's gonna be a challenge because I'm gonna be working all day. But anyways, got through this disc. It's like 6 hours. A couple more discs. Looks like I'm let me tell you what I got coming up. What have you done to Solange? This looks like a good little giallo from 1972. And then what else I got here? Macon County line. Special edition. Wonder if this is Criterion Collection. Max Baer from the Beverly Hillbillies. So that should be interesting. But yeah, I'm looking forward to those 2 discs. This disc was pretty decent. Yeah, I'll try to find the Ratas de la Ciudad movie on YouTube. We'll see if I can find it, and I'll post it in the description box later.